לקבל את ספר התורה. שמח! השם תנימה, תורת השם תנימה, משיבת נפש. תורת השם תנימה, תורת השם תנימה, תורת השם תנימה, משיבת נפש. עדות השם נאמנה, מחכימה פרי. עדות השם נאמנה, מחכימה פרי. שמחה תמיד. מצווה גדולה להיות בשמחה, מצווה גדולה להיות בשמחה, להיות בשמחה תמיד. מצווה גדולה להיות בשמחה, מצווה גדולה להיות בשמחה, להיות בשמחה תמיד. מצווה גדולה להיות בשמחה, מצווה גדולה להיות בשמחה, להיות בשמחה תמיד. מצווה גדולה להיות בשמחה, מצווה גדולה להיות בשמחה, להיות בשמחה תמיד. איי נה 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 נה, איי נה 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 נה, היי נה 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 נה, איי נה 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 נה, איי נה 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 נה, איי נה 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 נה, היי נה 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 נה, איי נה 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 נה. מפיאל מפיאל יבורך כל ישראל, מפיאל מפיאל יבורך כל ישראל. אין אדיר כאדוני ואין ברוך כבן אמרן, אין גדולה כתורה ואין דורשה כישראל. מפיאל מפיאל יבורך כל ישראל, מפיאל מפיאל יבורך כל ישראל. אין אדור כאדוני ואין ותיק כבן אמרן, ואין שקה כתורה ואין חומדה כישראל. מפיאל מפיאל יבורך כל ישראל, מפיאל מפיאל יבורך כל ישראל. אין כאור כאדוני ואין ישר כבן אמרן, ואין כבודה כתורה ואין לומדה כישראל. מפיאל מפיאל יבורך כל ישראל, מפיאל מפיאל יבורך כל ישראל. אין שומר כאדוני ואין תמים כבן אמרן, ואין תמימה כתורה ואין תומכה כישראל. מפיאל מפיאל יבורך כל ישראל, מפיאל מפיאל יבורך כל ישראל. לכבוד שמך יתרומם ויתעלה לעיר ציון על קודשך, שם נשמח ונעלה. נשמח ונעלה. האל נורא נתן תורה, לעם יצא מבית כלא, לעיר ציון על קודשך, שם נשמח ונעלה. צירי, האל צורי, אדוני רופא כל חולה, לעיר ציון על קודשך, שם נשמח ונעלה. ברוך כבודו והדר, גדול כבודו ומתן, דגול כבודו והדר, נתנני במדבר, היה לי המרמר וקרא זה ואמר שמחת תורה, שמחת מצווה, שמחת גילה, שמחת מילה. אדום כבודו והדר, באתי כבודו ומתן, זכאי כבודו והדר, חנון כבודו והדר, נתנני במדבר, היה לי בחמרמר וקרא זה ואמר שמחת תורה, שמחת מצווה, שמחת חטא, שמחת קלה. כבודו ונתן, כביר כבודו והדר, לעד כבודו ונתן, מלך כבודו והדר, נתנני במדבר, היה לי בחמרמר וקרא זה ואמר שמחת תורה, שמחת מצווה, שמחת רינה, שמחת חתני. הללויה, הללויה, הללו עבדי אדוני. הללו עדירים, עדירו מול אדוני. הללויה, הללויה, הללו עבדי אדוני. הללו עבדי אדוני. הללו גדול גדולים גדול ומול אדוני. הללויה, הללויה, הללו עבדי אדוני. הללו דגול דגולים דגול ומול אדוני. הללויה, הללויה, הללו עבדי אדוני. הללו אדור אדורים אדור מול אדוני. הללויה, הללויה, הללו עבדי אדוני. רחמנים רחמן ומול אדוני. הללויה, הללויה, הללו עבדי אדוני. הללו שומר שומרים שומר ומול אדוני. הללויה, הללויה, הללו עבדי אדוני. הללו עבדי אדוני. שמחו נא, שמחו נא. אני מאמין באמונה שלמה בביאת המשיח. אני מאמין באמונה שלמה בביאת המשיח. אני מאמין. משיח אוי 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 שיתממע עם קוצר החקלו בכל יום שיבוא. שיתממע עם קוצר החקלו בכל יום שיבוא. הקדוש ברוך הוא, אנחנו אוהבים אותך. הקדוש ברוך הוא, אנחנו אוהבים אותך. הקדוש ברוך הוא, אנחנו הילדים שלך. הקדוש ברוך הוא, אנחנו הילדים שלך. הקדוש ברוך הוא, אנחנו אוהבים אותך. הקדוש ברוך הוא, אוי, אנחנו הילדים שלך. הקדוש ברוך הוא, אנחנו אוהבים אותך. הקדוש ברוך הוא, אנחנו הילדים שלך. הנמתח בדרי מעלה, מראה כהן, רקים היוצאים מזיו החיות, מראה כהן, וגודל גדילים מארבע קצוות, מראה כהן, כדמות הקשת בתוך העלה, מראה כהן, אמת בנדע, היה כהן גדול, אמת בנדע, היה כהן גדול בצאתו מבית קודשי הקודשים בשלום בלי פגע. אמת בנדע, היה כהן גדול. אמת בנדע, היה כהן גדול בצאתו מבית קודשי הקודשים בשלום בלי פגע. ואוהל הנמתח בדרי מעלה, מראה כהן, וברקים היוצאים מזיו החיות, מראה כהן, וגודל גדילים מארבע קצוות, מראה כהן, ודמות הקשת בתוך העלה, מראה כהן, אמת בנדע, היה כהן גדול. אמת בנדע, היה כהן גדול בצאתו מבית קודשי הקודשים בשלום בלי פגע. אמת בנדע, היה כהן חודשים בשלום ובטבע. אשריכם, תלמידי חכמים. אשריכם, תלמידי חכמים. שדברי תורה חביבים עליכם ביותר. שדברי תורה חביבים עליכם ביותר. אשריכם, תלמידי חכמים. אשריכם, תלמידי חכמים, שדברי תורה חביבים עליכם ביותר. שדברי תורה חביבים עליכם ביותר. מה אהבתי תורתך כל היום, כי שיחתי מה אהבתי תורתך כל היום, כי שיחתי אוי אשריכם, תלמידי חכמים, שדברי תורה חביבים עליכם. אוי אשריכם, תלמידי חכמים, שדברי תורה חביבים עליכם. ישראל בטח בהשם, עזרם ומגינמו. 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 אנחנו מאמינים למאמינים, ואין לנו על מי להישען. אין לה אבינו שבשמיים. אנחנו מאמינים למאמינים, ואין לנו על מי להישען. אין לה אבינו שבשמיים. אנחנו מאמינים למאמינים, ואין לנו על מי להישען. אין לה אבינו שבשמיים. אנחנו מאמינים למאמינים, ואין לנו על מי להישען. אין לה אבינו שבשמיים. מי שמאמין לא מפחד, את האמונה לאבד. ולנו יש את מלך העולם, והוא שומר אותנו מכולם. מי שמאמין לא מפחד, את האמונה לאבד. ולנו יש את מלך העולם, שהוא שומר אותנו מכולם. כל הזמן, שכולנו מגדול ועד קטן, ימים יפים וגם פחות, ואין תשובות לכל השאלות. יש אלוהים אחד גדול, ובעולם הזה נותן לנו הכל. תראה אליי לתהום, חליטי ואנחנו רק צריכים לקרוא, וזה ידוע חיים במתנה, הכל גלוי והרשות נתונה. היום משיחתי, איי איי איי, מה פתרתך? כל היום משיחתי, מה פתרתך? כל היום משיחתי.
I've been in this industry almost 45 years. In those 45 years, I don't think I have ever felt the emotion and the compassion that we feel at this moment. I think this is the most beautiful sight that ever hit 47th Street in 45 years. Tovli Torat Picha Me'alfei Zav Chesef. I think this is felt now today. Among all the jewels on the street, among all the diamonds on the street, among the fortunes of money that are on this street now, there's nothing more precious to us than our Sefer Torah. I first would like to thank Stephen Brower for all he's done in facilitating this. Stephen, we appreciate it. And a special thank you to Yossi Elyashiv, because who else besides Yossi Elshayev could have done something like this today? Yossi, unbelievable. I just want to say one quick thought, and then we're going to go inside. In this week's Parsha, we read about the Kedat Yitzchak. We read about Yitzchak Avinu, Isaac, our forefather, being sacrificed. Of all the three forefathers, he was the one that was sacrificed. What did Isaac have that none of the other forefathers had? That he was Kadosh. He was the one that was never ever allowed to leave Eretz Yisrael because he was holy. Because Yitzchak Avinu possessed something that no one in the history of Klal Yisrael ever possessed, and no one will ever possess. Yitzchak Avinu was the first Jewish child in the world. If Avraham was the first Jew, Yitzchak was the first Jewish child. He was the first child to take over a Masorah from a parent and give it over to a child. Imagine how beloved, imagine how respected that Masorah was. My dear friends, the Sefer Torah represents for us our Masorah. It's our heritage. It's our kesher. It's our tie to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. It's a tie to our forefathers. It's a tie to our people. I don't know what's going on in heaven at this moment, but I can tell you how God is smiling at this moment when he sees the kibbutz of Yehudim, a group of Jewish people of all types. Look around you, all types, dancing together, not looking at each other's clothes or garb, because we only have one intention in mind, our Masorah, our Sefer Torah, our heritage, our people. Baruch Hashem. Yossi, the zchut that you have today is something that we can all envy with your brother together, and the whole family. HaKadosh Baruch Hu should bless you and your family. Nachat, Briot, Yizund, Parnasah, Bereva, and our whole street should experience a shefa from this moment on. We should always be able to dance mitoch simcha, b'chavat hadat, and we should always smile. Thank you, all the best.
Kol hakavod, música, please! those family who donate the Sefer Torah to our community, to our place. It's people from Vienna, Austria, Mishpachat Yosupov, Boris Yosupov, Kapayim to him also, Benny Matayov with his family, and also Natanov, Arkady John with his family. כל הכבוד, מוזיקה, please. איפה המוזיקה שלנו? Thank you.
בואו כולם בשירים וריקודים נקבל את ספר התורה. שמח! וינשאו פתחי עולם ויבוא מלך הכבוד סלע. אוי 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 אוי
This is such an amazing cover of Torah, an amazing Pirush Hashem. I told Elishayev that after all the things they did, and they've done so much in the past 2-3 decades, at Alit al Kulana, this is above all of them. Cover to the Torah. There's nothing greater than giving cover to the Torah. Before I forget, I want to make sure we thank those who get credit for this. Some of them. The police department, they were so kind and nice, allowed us to close the street. That's an amazing thing. To cover the Torah. It's the Grauer who helped us accomplish it. That's not a simple task. But when Yossi Elishayev and Elishayev brothers want to get something done, they do it with all its grandeur. And Baruch Hashem, when you want something, HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives you the ability to accomplish it. I want to thank everybody who came here and joined us in the celebration. Hashem should bless you all with the barakah of the Torah and everything. I just want to acknowledge Elishayev brothers, and then we have a few rabbanim that want to speak quickly. My special friendship with Elishayev goes way back to our teenage years. I have a picture in my room of the HACHNASAT SEFER TORAH of my father, Zichron Livracha, about 35 years ago, and standing next to me is Yossi Elishayev. That was way back when we were in the late teenage years. However, there were two major events that engraved our relationship of Elishayev and us in Torah. One was in 1994, around 1994, when Elishayev bought a building on 46 West 47th Street, right where the IGT Tower is standing now. They had a small building there. And Simcha and the brothers told me that they are going to commit their maaser to the community from the income of this building. That was in 1994. Fast forward 2 years later, 1996, Simcha Elishayev called me, said, Aaron, I need to open a non-profit corporation, BEIT GAVRIEL congregation. That was created in 1996. From there on, Elishayevs kept their commitment. All these decades, they kept their commitment to Torah and to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu has not stopped showering them with blessings in all ways. Baruch Hashem. That's a lesson from all of us to learn. There's a bracha that the special Mishaberach that the Ashkenazim say on Shabbat before Musaf. It goes like this. It says the Mishaberach, and then towards the middle it says, Kol mi she'oskim b'tzorchei tzibur be'emunah, HaKadosh Baruch Hu yishalem scharam. Right? And then goes on to more bracha. V'yasir mehem kol machala, v'yifal l'chol gufam, v'yislach l'chol abonam, v'yishlach b'racha v'azlacha b'chol ma'aseh yadayim. It's an amazing bracha, but there's a question. Why does it say, Kol mi she'oskim b'tzorchei tzibur be'emunah? It's enough to say anybody who is busy with Tzorchei Tzibur. What's be'emunah? Be'emunah means with emunah, with trust. So the lesson from that is that when you do something for HaKadosh Baruch Hu, it has to be with trust. What does it mean with trust? We have a dollar bill, all of us. If you look at a dollar bill, it says on it, "In God we trust." We go in the courtroom, it says on it, "In God we trust." Unfortunately, people are trying to remove that. But what does it mean, "In God we trust"? What does it mean? Trust, emunah, comes in when our sechel, when our chokhmah and wisdom stops. The founders of the United States, they realized that our knowledge is limited. They can only do so much. At that point on, you have to leave it to Hashem, leave it to God to take over from there. This is the lesson we learn from the Beimunah, that when you do something for HaKadosh Baruch Hu, don't put your sechel in it and say, "I do it with what I think is right." Do your part, but go beyond that. Do it Beimunah, meaning that you have to put all your kochot, the way you do something for yourself. You buy the best, the nicest house, the nicest car, without thinking about expenses. Do the same thing with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, with the building Torah. I'm ending with this, that Alishayev brothers, Simcha, Yossi, and Yuri have been conducting themselves this way all these decades. Whenever they buy something, whenever they build something for the community, they go all out. They go all out for the best. Everything from the BEIT GAVRIEL Center on 108th Street, to Binat Chaim on Grand Central Parkway, to Valley Stream now. They built shuls, they built yeshiva, elementary school, high school, boys, girls. Now they're going further to girls' high school. Kollel Baruch Hashem in the yeshiva, they're minarim around the clock. There's 2 kollels. And now, when we had the shul over here, we had a nice little shul here, but the space next to it became available, double the size. Yossi Elishayev called me and he said, "Aaron, what do you think we give this to the shul?" I said, "Yossi, it's a beautiful idea, but it's your rent money that you're losing. But if you do it, it'll be a lot of bracha." So Yossi's answer was, "Let's go. There'll be bracha for us." And he did it. Now, he didn't stop there. He made sure it was the most beautiful shul. The ceilings all the way up to the top. Aron Kodesh. We had an Aron Kodesh in the other shul. Said, no, I want a beautiful wall-to-wall wood Aron Kodesh. He got that done. Right? He goes on and he says, "I want to get a Sefer Torah." So you have the beautiful donors of the Sefer Torah, Mr. Yusupov, Mr. Matayev, Mr. Natanov. They just donated Sefer Torah to BEIT GAVRIEL just a few months ago. So Yossi, a wonderful friend that he is, he called them up and said, "We have a new shul here. Do you want to donate the Sefer Torah?" What did they say? Of course. Not only a Sefer Torah, a Sefer of Torah. Not only just the cloth, but also the covers. They went all out. This is a lesson we can all learn from them. When you do something for Hashem, don't start calculating dollars and cents. Go all out like you do it for your own living room, for your own family. That's what they do. That's why HaKadosh Baruch Hu bless them with everything that they have. They're models. They're models of Torah builders. Hashem should bless them, that they should be zocher, that their children, their grandchildren, the entire community should use them as models and continue in this way. We should continue bringing Kavod Shamayim the way we did today. We also have, by the way, next to the shul, he decided to build a sukkah. We had a sukkah on the rooftop. Yossi said that's not enough. I want it right next to the shul. He spent a lot of money preparing the ground and everything. We had a sukkah already. He's not done. He's going to make it into a beautiful sukkah with balcony. Also during the year they can sit and learn there. We keep going. And this is something for all the community, not just for us, for everybody. Sfarim, Ashkenazim, Midrash, anything. You're all welcome. We have shiurim. We started some shiurim. We hope to have more shiurim. We hope to start shacharit. Anybody who wants to join us shacharit, please join us. More Sefer Torah, more B'ezashem. We should be zoching to have a kollel there, B'ezashem. Without any further ado, I want to, again, if I forgot to thank anybody, please welcome me. Everybody is together in this. It's a kiddush shamayim for everybody. I see Andy Alpstein made this time, one of the most busy attorneys in New York. He came all the way here for what? For the honor of Torah. That's the beauty of Torah. Thank you, Andy, for coming. And all the other people that are here. So I would like Rabbi Shimonov, who's the Rav of BEIT GAVRIEL. He's been a Rav for almost 30 years, 25 years of BEIT GAVRIEL. He's done an amazing job developing the community, watching the community develop. I'd like him to say a few words of the Torah, and then Rosh Yeshiva Rabbi HACHNASAT.
שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. אני רואה היום קידוש השם גדול. לא היה ולא נברא דבר כזה. ברחוב 47 כל עם ישראל, ספרדים, אשכנזים וגם חסידים רוקדים ביחד עם תורה ביד. תורה שנתן לנו הקדוש ברוך הוא אלפים שנה לפני. אנחנו יצאנו מרוסיה. היו אנשים כאלו שאנחנו לא נקרא בתורה ולא נלמד בתורה. היום אנחנו באמריקה, בארץ, באוסטריה לומדים תורה. התורה באה מארץ ישראל, אבל הספונסרים שכתבו אותו שילמו על זה מעיר אוסטריה וינה. תסתכלו, עם ישראל אחד בכל העולם. אני רוצה להגיד תודה רבה מכל הקהילה שלנו, מכל עם ישראל. הרבה תודות משפחת מטיוף, ידידי בנימין, משפחת יוסופוב בוריס, משפחת ארקדי נתנוב, שתרמו ספר תורה ואף תורה לבית כנסת סניף של בית גבריאל במנהטן. ועכשיו אמרו כמה דברים אפשר לעשות בו עוד להוסיף. ברוך השם, היום בקהילה שלנו בית גבריאל, ישיבה גדולה עם 700 ילדים. עכשיו באו ילדים פה משערי ציון, 700 ילדים, כולל ערב, כולל בוקר, עיתונים, בית ספר יום ראשון. בשבת אנחנו מתפללים 1,000 אנשים, 1,000, זה בית כנסת הכי הגדולה שבוחרים בעולם. ואני עכשיו רוצה להגיד הרבה תודות למשפחת אלישיוב, בראשם האח הגדול שמחה אלישיוב, יוסי אלישיוב, אורי אלישיוב, שעושים הרבה למען ישראל. ואני אגיד זכות תורה יגן עליכם. כל הברכות שיש בתורה שיהיו איתכם בעזרת השם. יגדיל תורה וידיר, אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן, אדוני יברך את עמו בשלום.
I meant to say it before, but I forgot. I'm going to mention it now. Yossi, Simcha, Yossi, and Yuri are not alone. They have amazing partners in life. Baruch Hashem, Simcha's wife, Diana, Yossi's wife, Bella, and Yuri's wife, Alla. They're amazing partners. Let's face it, we all know. If you want to do the most amazing things in the world, if a wife is not together with us, if she's not happy about it, nothing is going to get done properly. The only reason this is successful is because they're all together. They all respect their husbands and wives. And also I want to mention that their children, Baruch Hashem, all the brothers, their children, they are amazing. They're all following in their ways. They're working hard for this. Whenever we have a Torah program, anything, they all join and do it together. I also want to mention that when Elishav started this whole thing, Koptiev family, Ilya and Rafi Koptiev were partners with them. And they're going along all along until now, and they're a big zuchud in all of this in the BEIT GAVRIEL institutions. I also want to mention Baruch Hashem, this last year they built the most amazing mikveh, the most amazing mikveh in Queen. Nothing compares to it. Baruch Hashem, they accomplished that, and now they're going to build the most beautiful shul on 108th Street, just to allow more people to come. And we want to thank Mikveh USA. Thank you. They're your partners in building it. I want to tell you, I have a big zuchud to know a very chashuv Talmid Chacham, not just Talmid Chacham, the posek of Spardim and Muncie, the Rosh Yeshiva, Rabbi Nisan Akakian. He's an amazing person. You know, his age betrays it because he's young, but he has so much Torah, so much Chachma. He has a beautiful yeshiva in Muncie, Sfari yeshiva in Muncie. He opened a kollel now. As if he didn't have enough responsibilities, he opened the kollel. He's a posek. Whenever I have any questions, I call him. No matter what area of Torah, he quickly has the answer, and he tells me where to. I can look it up also. He had a zuchut to learn with the Gadol Zechar Rabbi Ovadia Yosef and Chacham Ben Zion Abashu. You can't do better than that. To be able to have connection and learn from these two Gedolei Ador. And Baruch Hashem, he's following in their footsteps. It's a zuchut to have him. He's very busy. His yeshiva is fully very busy. But when I asked him to come, he said, Aaron, you want me to come? I'll come. Baruch Hashem, he's here. We'll just give him a few minutes to bless us and the Elishav brothers. After this, everyone is invited upstairs to the second floor. There's food and more dancing and there's auctioning. Somebody wants to...
When the pasuk says טוב לי תורת פיך מאלפי זהב וחסד. טוב לי תורת פיך. Someone just said that all the stores are closed and business is shut because טוב לי תורת פיך. יקרה היא מפנינים. That is divrei Torah. We have in this week's parasha Akedat Yitzchak, the greatest concept in the world. Till today, we believe, we breathe Akedat Yitzchak, and if it wasn't because of the ever of Akedat Yitzchak, we won't have. It comes Rosh Hashanah, Hayom be'akedato, Akedat Yitzchak berachamim tizkor. When we look at the parasha, the Torah says, Vahi achar hadevarim ha'ele, v'Hashem ha'elokim nisa et Abraham. Abraham, it was a nisayon for Abraham. But we don't call it Akedat Abraham, we call it Akedat Yitzchak. As a matter of fact, the Gemara Rosh Hashanah Tetzayin, the Gemara says Akedat Yitzchak. HaKadosh Baruch Hu remembers Akedat Yitzchak, v'kam mikisei hadin v'yoshev al kisei rachamim. Is it nisayon of Abraham Avinu or nisayon of Yitzchak? I want to tell you that this, Rabotai, it's called, listen to these words. Borei Olam gave us the Torah that we're so excited about. We dance, we close the businesses, we're all in the street. B'zchut the Elishaya family, that we have the Torah, Sefer Torah, that we're all excited about. And of course, b'zchut the people that have donated it, Misprachat Yusupov, Matayov, and Netanel. Unbelievable. Ashrei v'ashrei chelkam. But Borei Olam says it's not Akedat Abraham, it's Akedat Yitzchak. What's the difference? You know what the difference is? Abraham Avinu heard to go and sacrifice his child from Borei Olam. That's like Torah Shebektav. That's like the written Torah that we have. He heard it from Borei Olam straight, but there was something greater than that. That was Torah Shebekal Peh. That was Yitzchak Avinu. Yitzchak didn't hear it from Borei Olam. He heard it from Abraham Avinu. That's when you sit and you learn Torah Sheba'al Peh. As great as the Torah is, there is no use for it unless people are sitting and learning it. Talmidei Chachamim that are sitting and learning Torah. That is the beauty of the Torah. If without that, we can't make sense out of anything, whatever it says in there. As a matter of fact, Borei Olam gave us the Torah al Har Sinai. Says the Yalkut Reubeni, at the time that he gave us the Torah, Borei Olam brought Har HaMoriah to Har Sinai. What was Har HaMoriah? Akedat Yitzchak. Akedat Yitzchak, Torah Sheba'al Peh. He heard it from Avraham Avinu. Borei Olam gave it on both mountains. And where is the Mishkan built? On Har HaMoriah. Borei Olam Shareh Shechinato al Har HaMoriah, because that is the greatest. Without Har HaMoriah, we cannot have Har Sinai. I want to say, the Elishaya family understands that very well. Not only are they doing HACHNASAT SEFER TORAH here, but they're supporting Torah. They're supporting Talmidei Chachamim, Yeladim, schools, Kolelim, Avrechim. I have a yeshiva in Mansi for Bnei Torah, Talmidei Chachamim. Elishaya family, they're busy with many things. And I came to them and I said, we have a Kolel, we have Baruch Hashem, we have Bnei Torah right away, supporting Torah. That's someone that understands that there is nothing. Har Sinai is as beautiful as it is. The Torah as gorgeous as it is. We can't make sense out of it if we don't have Talmidei Chachamim sitting and learning. We don't have Kolelim, we don't have Yeshivot. Then the Torah is Keren Sefer Torah that's Munach v'Keren Zavi. It's nothing, no purpose to it. And Baruch Hashem, we're zocheh to have people that understand that. They have created schools, they have created yeshivot. I already have a talmid that has come to the yeshiva already from this yeshivot that they have started on a high caliber this year. It's a Ashrei v'ashrei chelkam. My beracha is, just like Akedat Yitzchak was Torah shebe'al peh, the Torah that the people sitting, Rabbanim sitting and learning, Aaron told me over here that we didn't create a Bet Knesset. Upstairs is a Bet Midrash. The Torah is not going into a Bet Knesset, a place that they just pray. It's a place, if you go upstairs, there are Sfarim. There are Sfarim, there's a Shas, there's Gemarot, there's Sifrei Halacha, for people to come, and it should be comfortable to sit and learn. The Sefer Torah is put into use, and that is the Beracha. people that understand these concepts. There are many people that donate Sefer Torah to Batei Knesset and build Batei Knesset. But the Elishaya family built a Bet Knesset, but a Bet Midrash, כולל ישיבות, שבעולם יזכה אותם לאורך ימים ושנות חיים, בעולם ישרה שכינתו בתוכם בעזרת השם. בתוך כל קהל הקדוש הזה, and he should give you all פרנסה ושפע, should give you בריאות בעזרת השם, שיראו נחת מכל יוצא חלציכם, גודלים בתורה ויראת שמיים, שיהיו תלמידי חכמים, בנים רבנן, בנים גדולים בתורה, פוסקים. I had the זכות of having מרן הראשון לציון, Rabbi Yitzchak Yosef, come to my house on Sunday. You see Kavod HaTorah, what Kavod HaTorah is. You should be zochet to have each one of you to understand what Kavod HaTorah is, and be zochet to banim talmidei chachamim, tzadikim, שנוהגים את הדור בעזרת השם. העולם ייתן לכם פרנסה בשפע, בריאות, הצלחה בכל מעשה ידיכם, ושיגדיל תורה ויאדיר. זה הכי חשוב, this is the most important thing, שירבו בתי מדרשות, כוללים, ישיבות, בכלל ישראל. חזקים וברוכים, אשריהם ואשר חלקכם.
Everyone is welcome to join us upstairs. We're going to dance. There's plenty of food. Enjoy and keep continuing to sit down.
ויבוא מלך הכבוד, הכבוד צלע. Everybody wants, they can bring their food. One day I see the shooting in the house. I'm serious. Everybody look here! כל אדוני יחיד מדבר, כל אדוני